I have cut off the people who are not on the same mission with me. And yes, they are very upset. And yes, they said some nasty things about me. But guess what? I cut them off anyway. And I've surrounded myself with people who have the same values, who have the same mindset, and people who want to accomplish what I want to accomplish.
My haters are my motivation.
I need you to understand that what drives you to do what you do is also going to determine how long you do it and at what level you do it.
It's not about the money at all. I look at motivation as just a spark. It's like kindling. You know how a big fire starts? It starts with a little smoke. It starts with a little cigarette being thrown in the woods.
I'm hoping you're gonna come up with something that's gonna make you get your lazy butt up. I can't wait till you come up with something that's gonna make you stop oversleeping. I can't wait till you wake up with something that's gonna make you grind like you've never grinded before. And to make the kind of money you wanna make, live where you wanna live, drive. I'm still upset that you ain't found that thing within that's pushing you to do what you wanna do. You might need to go sit down with that little girl in school.
Only put people on your team who are willing to work harder than you do.
Like finding these little sparks. And once that little thing takes off, that's a 1 hour fuel. Then you got 10 hour fuel. Then you can move that thing to a 10,000 hour fuel. And that's where you want to bring that motivation. That's where you want to bring that drive.
We're not thinking about money. When people think about money, you're desperate, and you start thinking about yourself, you say some dumb stuff.
You don't blow up by being selfish. You don't blow up by thinking about you. You have a dream and then life punks you. Life punks you and say, do you really want this? You're gonna lose friends. Do you really want this? Do you really want this? People that you used to be like this with don't think you bougie, don't want to deal with you. It's a part of it, but I paid too much. I need you to stop starting with money. Stop starting with what can I get?
When you blame, that's what you do. You make excuses. It is easier to make it somebody else's fault than to man up and look in the mirror and say it was your fault. It's easy to put it on somebody else. Why? Because then you ain't got to do nothing.
When you care more about how someone's judging you, you're going to stay right there. There's no forward momentum.
When a fire starts to burn, right, and it starts to spread, at some point it, boom, boom, and it blows everything up in its surrounding. You got to learn to get in environments that's on fire. If you want to stay on fire, if you want to stay in the zone, right, if you want to reach your maximum level, you got to place yourself where it's already on fire.
To defeat hell, you have to become hell.
The 1%ers don't do what they do for money. They do it because they're passionate about what they do. The guy who was doing it for money lost the money. When you try to be you, people gonna dog you out. When you try to be you, people gonna try to push you and bully you and challenge you because you ain't being what they think you should be. And most of you gonna break, and that's why you're not a 1%.
A lot of people out there lost, man. They're so lost. They think a car is gonna make them. They think money is gonna make them. They think material things are gonna make them, and it's not.
A practitioner is myself. A practitioner is a person like me. I want to be an expert in the mind, a mental toughness guy, beyond mental toughness. The only way to do that, in my eyes, is to put yourself in hell.
You just stop for a minute and just ask yourself, for real, like what's driving you? What's driving you to do what you do? What's driving you? And are you taking shortcuts? Right? And you are taking shortcuts if you're only doing it for money.
Your superpower is when you are your authentic self. That's your superpower, is when you're you. If I'm going to be like anybody else, it's not going to work.
when you are in the hell, you can't see the beauty of being in it when you're in it. Get on top of that mountaintop in your mind. Get on top of that mountaintop and look down at what you're doing. You can see a whole different world, and that world is beautiful.
You can't do it. Don't put your limitations on me. I'm dead to your limitations. Your limitations don't exist in my world. You gonna manage who and manage what?
I became hell. And that became my new norm. I gave myself no way out. There was nothing outside these walls of hell. Nothing. I loved God, but for a short period of time, I became the devil, because that was hell.
I don't got time for that no more. It's nothing personal. I ain't got nothing against you. I don't hate you, but I love me.
When you're passionate, they think you're crazy. And you can't even explain to people why you're doing or why you did what you did, because you found your purpose. And once you found your purpose, you can't really explain it to normal people, because they don't understand passion, because they live everyday life just going, not really finding their purpose. So I become a foreign language to people. They think, so they put me in the category of, you're just crazy. No. I'm passionate. I found my purpose in this life.
If you want to be a 1%er, you cannot do it for money. Listen to me. When you're passionate about what you do, money is going to chase you.
I thought if you were a good person and you do right by people, that people will take your kindness and give you kindness back. But what I realized is sometimes in this world, the kinder you are, the more they try to play you like a fool.